Yeah, there's definitely sort of two sides of it because I think on one hand, you haven't got that one star receiver like you had Devontae Adams back in the day. I think what you do have, and I think can be a positive thing for the Packers, is no one's got an ego. As far as I'm aware, no one's got an ego in the Packers. In a way, you've got three or four equally good players, all hungry. I think in a way you can spread out the yards that maybe you know Adams would receive more of, and you can spread them out amongst Wicks, amongst Reed,
Yeah.
on his day amongst Watson, and now amongst Golden. And I think in a way, I mentioned this actually last year, and the reason why I thought maybe the Packers might do something is the old Detroit Pistons. They won an NBA championship without any stars. They had just five really good players, and I think a receiver room that has, four really good players, maybe rather than maybe one good receiver and then Alan Lazard is your second choice. I think in a way this works better in a way, and I think whilst I don't know whether that's enough to win you a Super Bowl, but certainly to make you in the getting the playoffs and win you a game, I think that's certainly a good way to go about it. And of course, Josh Jacobs is there as well. In a way, coverage-wise, it's actually a really hard thing to cover for a defense if you've got, rather than focusing on the film on just one guy, what this one guy will do. Now you've got to focus on what three or four guys are going to do. It'll make it a lot harder for the secondary to sort of handle this Packers wide receiver room.